Hi,
Hello,
I'm Janine Lowen.
I'm Shanelle, the front-end supervisor at Superstore. I'll be conducting your interview today. Would you like to take a seat?
Thank you.
How's your day been so far?
Oh, pretty good, thanks. How about yours?
My day's been pretty good, a little hectic, but enjoying the weather. So I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding yourself and the job to see if you're a good applicant.
Okay.
Would you like a glass of water before we start?
Sure, thank you.
Here you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, well, let's get started then. So the first question I have to ask you is, what can you tell me about yourself and your previous job experiences?
Okay, well, I haven't had a lot of job experience or work experience, but I worked at McDonald's for a little while. And when I was there, I was hired. Mostly I worked doing. They would put me in shifts where I had to make fries, or I had to clean the lobby. I had to take out the garbage and clean the lobby, and I was really hoping I'd get put on till to begin with, like most people, but that didn't happen towards the end of my time there. But then when I did get put on till, I really liked that part of it because that's what I wanted to do to begin with. And I liked working with the customer, doing the till stuff, and then they talked about how I could work towards being the hostess, where I'd host parties. And so that was my work experience at McDonald's. I didn't stay that long because I really liked my manager, but I didn't like some of the people that I worked with, so that's why I didn't stay there long. Now I'm looking for something else.
Okay. Why do you think you'd be good for this position?
Because I thought at Superstore, well, for one thing, I shop here a lot and I know the products, but I look at the people doing the till work and I think, because I like the till work at McDonald's, I thought this would be a good fit for me. I could work on the till and work with the customers, and there might be some other opportunities to work in customer service and some things like that, so that's what I was thinking.
All right. Describe a situation where you were able to give good customer service, ensuring that the customer left with exactly what they needed. How did you feel about the outcome?
Well, the first time I worked on the till, the first few times when I was on the till, I really enjoyed it. I was so excited and I really was happy, and I interacted with the customers and they reacted back to the way I was taking their order and giving them their food, and I think the managers saw that and they said, oh, you're doing really good on the till, and you're friendly and all of that, and they said, well, we'll start talking about maybe working towards being a hostess because that might be good for you. So that was really exciting and rewarding, and that was the best experience I had in helping, I think, a customer and making them happy, and felt rewarded with that.
Okay. Describe a conflict with another employee. How did you handle the situation? What was the outcome of your actions?
Well, actually, on the first day that I was working, my shift was a full day shift, and they had me making fries all day, and it was really hot and greasy, and it's kind of heavy lifting those things, so by afternoon I was feeling kind of tired and sluggish, and one of the other workers that started in the afternoon was complaining that I wasn't making fries fast enough to keep up with all the orders, and I said, well, I'm really sorry, I apologize, and I said, it's my first day and I've been doing this since 9 o'clock or whatever time I started, and I'm just kind of tired and I think he saw that I was having a hard day, and so then he started to help me out, and when it was really busy he would help me keep up with my orders with the making of the fries. So in the end it worked out okay, and we still had a good relationship, so I think it was okay.
All right. Describe a situation where you made a mistake. How did you handle the situation and what was the outcome? Did you learn from this experience?
Yes. I had a shift one time. Apparently I was booked 2 times for 2 shifts on one day, and I didn't know that they could do that. So I thought I was coming in the afternoon. In the morning they called me and was wondering where I was, and I was really surprised. I thought, I thought I was working in the afternoon because I didn't think they would give me 2 shifts. So I just apologized and said, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I apologize. I said I didn't know I had a shift in the morning. I was planning to come in for my shift this afternoon because that's all I thought I had. And so I just said, I'm sorry, and I'll, look more closely at the shift schedule going forward, and ever since then, I double check that shift schedule, because now I'm so scared, because I don't want to miss a shift and have anyone call me at home. And so I always double checked, and it never happened again, but that's what happened.
Don't have to worry about split shifts here.
Okay, good.
Describe an example of a time where you had to deal with an unhappy customer. How did you handle it?
Well, one of the times when I was on the till, one of the customers came back. They got their food and they came back and complained that it was cold. So I said, "Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry this happened. We'll make a special order. Is that okay? Would that be okay?" And I said, "Yeah." So we did. I put in a special order to the back, and they made it fresh and off the grill. And when it was ready, the customer was waiting, and I gave them the hot bag of food. And I said, "Here you go." And I said, "I'm sorry again." And they left, and they were happy, and they went home with a hot bag of food. And so I think that was good, because they were pretty happy then.
Perfect. How do you feel about working in the fast-paced environments?
Oh, I like it when it's busy and it's fast, because then the time goes faster. Sometimes when I was at McDonald's and I had to do the lobby and clean up, and there wasn't much to do, it was kind of boring, and the time dragged on, and then I'd be looking for other things to do. So I would probably be more likely to ask and see if there's anything else that needs to be done that I could help with when times are slow, because I'd rather be busy working than just kind of hanging around and socializing.
Okay, well, that pretty much sums up our interview for the day. Is there any other questions that you have for us?
Oh, I did have a couple of questions. What I wanted to ask about was, I think this position, I would probably start with working on the till. Is that right? Or
Yes, you would.
And so are there other positions or duties that I would be involved with that? And are there other opportunities to kind of move into other positions? That's kind of what I'm curious about.
Yeah, as you learn the till more, you'll be moved into tobacco, and you will learn price checking as well. You'll probably learn the scanning machines. Once you've grown pretty used to those things, they will train you on customer service and cash office.
Oh, cool.
And then there's potential to move up to a supervisor.
Oh, so is there other training that comes along with those positions, or how does that work? Is it?
No, it's just all in-store training on your regular shift days.
Okay, well, that sounds fun. That sounds really good.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
And so, I'm not sure how soon do you make decisions after the interview?
Pretty quickly after. Within the next week, we should be calling you or bringing you in. If not, we'll let you know.
Okay, either way, you'll let me know what's happening. Okay.
Yes, we will.
Okay, good.
Okay, well, that's it then, I guess, for today. It was good to meet you.
Okay, well, thanks. It was good to meet you, and I'm kind of excited to hear back from you.
Yeah, we hope to see you again soon.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.
Bye.